Hey, Blazer Tales. Oh, I got such a good one for you today. This is our first chapter Friday reading of Dinosaurs Before Dark, which is the first book in the Magic Treehouse series by Mary Pope Osborne. These books are absolutely fantastic. I'm not going to do a book talk right now because I've already done, I'll link the video to the book talk below. But this is just a quick, easy chapter book to read. I'm going to share my screen. So while I read, I'm going to have my PowerPoint that I created to go with this so that you can see the pictures that are in the book while I read. So let me share real quick so that you can see. Okay, let me do slideshow. Okay, so here we go. So this is the beginning of the PowerPoint. We're not going to do all this part of it. We're not going to watch the book trailer right now. You can go to my blog and look at that if you want to. So this is chapter 1, Into the Woods. Help! A monster, said Annie. Yeah, sure, said Jack. A real monster in Frog Creek, Pennsylvania. Run, Jack, said Annie. She ran up the road. Oh, brother, thought Jack, this is what he got for spending time with his 7-year-old sister. Annie loved pretend stuff, but Jack was 8.5. He liked real things. Watch out, Jack, the monster's coming, said Annie. Jack didn't say anything. Come on, Jack, I'll race you, said Annie. No thanks, said Jack. Annie raced alone into the woods. Jack looked at the sky. The sun was about to set. Come on, Annie, it's time to go home, yelled Jack. But Annie didn't answer. Jack waited. Annie, he called again. Jack, Jack, Annie shouted. Come here, quick. Jack groaned. This better be good, he said. Jack left the road and headed into the woods. The trees were lit with a golden late afternoon light. Over here, called Annie. Annie was standing under a tall oak tree. Look, she said. She pointed at a rope ladder. It was hanging down from high in the tree. Wow, Jack whispered. At the top of the tree, hang on a second, guys. Let's see something real quick. Yeah. At the top of the tree was a tree house tucked between two branches. That must be the highest tree house in the world, said Annie. Who built it? Asked Jack. I've never seen it before. I don't know, but I'm going up, said Annie. No, we don't know who it belongs to, said Jack. Just for a teeny minute, said Annie. She started up the ladder. Annie, come back, said Jack. But Annie kept climbing. She climbed all the way up to the tallest branches. Jack sighed. Annie, it's almost dark. We have to go home. Annie disappeared inside the treehouse. Annie, Jack called. Jack waited a moment. He was about to call again when Annie poked her head out of the treehouse window. Books, Annie shouted. What? Jack said. It's filled with books, said Annie. Oh man, Jack thought. He loved books. Jack pushed his glasses into place. He gripped the sides of the rope ladder and started up. Oh, that's the end of chapter 1. And that starts such a great adventure for Jack and Annie. This is such an amazing book. If you want to, like I said, I'll link the book talk below so you can hear that. Listen to my book talk. But if you like action, adventure, fantasy, magic, all that kind of stuff, this is the book for you. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks.